The Russian administration has stepped in to offer an escape, if you will, to say, okay, maybe Assad can hand over the chemical weapons. And it seems that Americans are interested in talking about this. How hopeful are you about this development?
Well, I think this is a really weird situation. I mean, first, you know, the British Parliament voted not to support or not to give support at that point to a limited chemical weapons attack. Most of the arguments were to do with, we're not sure about the evidence, you're not firm enough about going to the UN, we don't know what the end state is going to be, and some, we just shouldn't be doing it. And David Cameron, sort of off the cuff, interpreted this as meaning the British Parliament and the British people don't want to strike on Syria, and he used the words, I get that, you know? I mean, he just lost a vote, he was upset, you shouldn't be making policy at that point, probably. And then this off-the-cuff theme oddly continues. Kerry, looking a bit tired at a press conference in London, Kerry, the US Secretary of State, he's asked the question, well, is there anything Assad could do to persuade, you know, the administration not to carry out the strike? And he said something along the lines of, yeah, sure, he could give up all his chemical weapons with a proper accounting so we know where every one of them is going to be, but it's not going to happen and it's not possible anyway. So a rhetorical question is asked, and off the cuff he gives a rhetorical answer, and Putin says, oh, we can help with that, you know, we know how to do that. Now, there's one set of issues here, which is that there's a bit of Kerry's response, which is absolutely right. It's not really possible to have a full accounting and trust it unless you have very intrusive UN inspections. Because Assad is going to say, presumably if this all goes ahead, he's going to say, I've given up all the weapons. And the Russians are going to say, okay, he's given up all the weapons. Right? Now what is the US and the UN going to say? We take Assad's word for this? You know? So they will want inspectors of some kind to go in, very intrusively trying to prove a negative. I mean, it's not hard in some ways to search a country when you're looking for something, because when you find it, you will know. But if you don't find it, you don't know that it's not there. It could just have been moved, and so on. So, you know, there's a part of this arrangement which is going to be very odd, very strange, and I wonder whether we will actually eventually get an agreement about it. And if we did get an agreement, how much it would be worth.